Petty. Petty. He was being Tom Petty. Oh yeah. Let's get into it. People want to know why. Why? Why has there been such a disdain between Kobe and LeBron? Kobe LeBron. Kobe LeBron. I used to play Kobe, but now I play LeBron. The reason why there was so much disdain, well, let me explain it to you. It goes as simple as this. LeBron looked up to Jordan, Allen Iverson, Kobe Bryant. These was his idols. He watched these guys play. He watched Iverson in the finals. He watched Kobe go out and do his thing with Shaq. And he watched it all fall apart. And as it was falling apart for Kobe, LeBron was coming into the league. Now, it wasn't about LeBron anymore. I mean, it wasn't about Kobe no more. It was about LeBron. And he knew one day Kobe would be the guy he would have to succeed. But Kobe, Dwayne Wade, all of these guys were like Wade, no one knew really too much about or really gave too much of a thought about. It was all about LeBron. You know, LeBron thought he would be embraced by Kobe and Michael Jordan, and they'll, you know, be like, hey, here's this kid, great kid, you know, and he just didn't get that support from Kobe nor Mike. It was surreal, you know, and you've seen a lot of the great players come along and say these wonderful things about people, and you know they try to force in the media in the league, try to force relationships and force ideals and calling him the best player on the planet, and all these false narratives that they sell you. It's ridiculous, and it's so far from reality that you're like, who would believe this? So now we got a new reality. And the new reality is this. The notion you thought you knew may not be exactly all the way correct. From its inception into this game, Chris Paul was well respected by Kobe Bryant. Chris Paul. And Kobe is very much like he don't have a lot of relationships with people in the league. You know, Kobe is very guarded. He's very like tunnel vision and don't really have a lot of friends that play in the game. Like they respect him, but it's not too many people that he's like friends with. You know, it's hard to trust these people. You know, with your private life. So for him, it was a lot different. And you're looking at people and you're watching different scenarios. You're watching. You're watching Kobe Bryant do his thing, and you're watching LeBron do his thing. And LeBron is having success in the NBA. You know, as an NBA basketball player, he's having a lot of success. So when he first came in the league, they lost the dream team. Like they did not win the goal. It was embarrassing. So the next time around, they had the redeem team, and this is where this is the big chance for LeBron to flatter Kobe, and try to be his friend. Kobe is the captain of this dream team, to bring the medal back to the United States. Kobe is going to go out there and play in his first dream team. And this was an epic opportunity as LeBron did all his gimmicks to get Kobe's attention. Dance, shake, doing all his little stuff. You got Kobe laughing, he's talking with Kobe. He believes like this is going to be a great relationship. This is going to be an outstanding friendship between me. I'm sorry about that. I had to yawn. A little exhausted. And Kobe Bryant. So you thinking him and Kobe all the way. Like me and Kobe. That's all we do. But it didn't go that way, did it? It went a whole new way. Now a lot of you might be asking, well, how did it go, Cena? Kobe ended up bonding more with Kyrie Irving and Carmelo Anthony. Those were the guys he basically was attached to. He talked to D Wade, he respected D Wade's game, and he basically dealt with Carmelo, and then he dealt with, you know, uh, Kyrie. That was his crew. So that became like when the Olympics was over and Kobe won the chip, he kept a relationship with Carmelo. Carmelo been in his house. LeBron never been to Kobe's house. It's like, man, then Chris Paul, he's cool with Chris Paul. These are LeBron friends. And he was like, man, yeah, Kobe called me, man. He's like, Kobe called you? Like, LeBron, he never called me. He just felt his feelings are crushed. All your friends get to talk to him, but he don't call you, you know? So that's got to sting a little bit. I got to hurt him all up in the chest. Can't talk to Kobe. So, with that all said and done, he couldn't speak the code. The whole race was done differently. And, like, as far as who was the best, and all that stuff, that was done. And now they were being awarded something they didn't even earn. And when they didn't even earn it, it became even more of a big problem. I'm exhausted today, y'all. Please forgive me. So, when you get rewarded something you don't deserve, these are the type of results that comes out of it. So, a resentment for Kobe Bryant was created because he chose Carmelo, he chose Kyrie, and he chose Chris Paul over LeBron. And there's a very good reason why this was done. He knew LeBron wouldn't listen. LeBron's ego was too great to take information or take heed. The other ones came with bright eyes and bushy tails. They were willing to learn. They were willing to listen, to learn. Kobe already know LeBron is stuck in his ways. So he's not going to be associated with players like that because he played on the same team as guys like that. So why is he going to waste his time with someone who's not going to listen? The NBA is already catering to him. Plus, he's the target. Like I gotta win. I gotta play against this guy. And all chances of that went out the window when he went and joined the Miami Heat and built that super team. Kobe lost all respect for LeBron when that went down. And when Miami played Cleveland, him and LeBron had words on the court. And he didn't like the interview LeBron did when they asked him about Kobe Bryant. Is Kobe Bryant the best player in the league? He was like, yeah, right now he is. Oh, he got it right now, like by a little bit, but he won't be for long. It was the way his tone and saying it struck a chord in Kobe. So Kobe went out his way to make sure he'll let everybody know if I played LeBron, what would happen. In the last 2 minutes of that All-Star game, when he shut down LeBron and treated him like a little kid playing against a grown man, son playing against his dad, and LeBron is bigger than him, and Kobe played him like nobody's ever seen and embarrassed him on national TV for the world to see because he knew that, like, look, we're not going to the finals this year. Our team ain't good enough, but the world's going to see and the world's going to know, and they're going to never, ever, ever bring this to me again. After that, no one questioned, no one asked, what if, no one said, well, maybe down the road, who knows what could happen. No, it was over. Over, folks. The imagination was over. It's done. Now, when he became a Laker, he had a conversation with Kobe. Kobe opened his arms and said, anything you need, you got. Just let me know. You need any help? You family now. You got the logo on, you part of the family. So if you need anything, you can call me. At this time, Kobe has built so much resentment. He said, all right, I got you. But he knew Kobe wasn't going to call him. I mean, LeBron wasn't going to call him. He's got too much ego. He's bitter. Hell, he even sued Kobe Bryant. We're going to talk about that on the Patreon. So stay tuned. It's going to get real interesting. Real interesting. It's your boy Carcino. I'm out. Yes, I've been keeping up with the election, and all my predictions are coming true. I told you what hurt Biden, and it's what hurt him. I told people Trump was going to do it to himself. It's a close election. I think it's going to be 270 to 268 for Biden. Very close election. And I told you it will be determined in the courts, and it will be. So, anyway, I'm out. Don't forget to subscribe to the page. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. The like button is very important. Hit the notification bell. Subscribe. Go to the Patreon. Become a member. Carcino for Life Patreon. That way we go behind the scenes to some of these videos and we can get more candid. You know what I'm saying? So on that note, I'm out. Thank you for your time. God bless you.